Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect LFC. I'm your host Sam, and we're back again with another one. We're gonna be talking about, the game that is coming, just a build up between Liverpool versus AC Milan in the preseason. This is something that we're gonna be doing more often, maybe earlier than today because of the things that have been happening over the transfers and what. I have something for Alexander Isak, which I'm gonna talk about. You can go check that out on the Football Connect. It's not gonna be on the Connect LFC, but it's gonna be a great listening to understand everything that is happening and my thoughts and my view. Of course, I just came to talk about what happened, not really what was going on. So we'll get that over the line. Let's talk about the lineup that has come out because now we know the team that is facing which team that which is facing AC Milan. So Alisson is a goal, Virgil van Dijk and Soboslai. So Soboslai might be playing as the number two and again in that same position. Salah, so now be the winger. We have Elliot, we have Robertson, we have Gravenbeck, we have Vids, and we have Rio, Gomora, then we have Tyler Morton, then we have Steveston. So of course it's gonna be Alisson in number one, Van Dijk, and Steveston is the double center backs. Then of course we have Soboslai playing as right back. We will have uh, is it Gravenbeck, Robertson playing as the left back. Gravenbeck is gonna be at the DM, yes. Then we will have Elliot in support of Tyler Morton next to Gravenbeck. Then we'll have Elliot playing as right as a center forward. Is that how it's gonna be like? And Vitz, maybe they'll be interchanging that number 10 and playing that position. So maybe that's what Ancelotti is trying to achieve there. Because one thing I can confirm with you, there is no, and I repeat, there is no Hugo Ekitike on the pitch. He's not gonna be starting his first game today. Remember, he just joined the squad very recently, so maybe the manager has decided to not put him in the squad. And of course, I'm going to be reading some players that are missing from the squad, and there might be a reason why they're missing. One of them is Woodman, the goalkeeper, of course, who's going to be changing. Then we have Mamadashvili, we have Konate, we have Jones, we have Cody Gakpo, we have Konstantina Tsimikas, we have Jeremy Doku, we have Kerkers, we have Fimpong, we have Bradley, and we have Nyoni. Who's missing them? We don't have Luis Diaz. Why is Diaz missing? Because there are rumors that Bayern Munich are talking to Liverpool over the signing of Luis Diaz, so it might be accelerating over that, and that is the reason why he's missing from the lineup. That tells you that a deal is happening and a deal is imminent. But that's not the only person who's missing. We don't have Darwin Nunez. Why is Nunez missing? There were reports that the Saudi are stepping up their effort to get a striker. They had a striker, a list of strikers that they wanted. Of course, they tried to go for the Alexander Isak situation, and it seems like that one was shut very quickly by Isak. So they are going to be going all in on Nunez. So it looks like if they are going to be missing in the games, there is something behind the scene which is moving fast, in which they see it is very, very important that they should not participate in the game until their deals are done. That tells you how far Liverpool have moved on in terms of progressing in their deals and what is happening behind the scene if you cannot see it. So that's a good thing. That's really, really a good thing. That gives us, that's a bit of rest in trusting that everything that is happening and everything that is going to be worked on. But let's talk about the lineup because I'm more interested in talking about what's happening on the lineup, and maybe that gives us very close to the Isak situation. But let's talk about lineup. I'm really curious to see how Steveston plays next to Virgil van Dijk. He has really been good this summer. You might be surprised that maybe Liverpool might not even have to sign a defender because a Konsa replacement is actually going to be in Steveston because this kid is really good. His facility that he can go play as a right back. He can also play as a left back as well as a defender, even as a midfielder. It's just something that is amazing to see. And of course, the interesting part is that no even left back. What is Arne Slot trying to tell us? Does he prefer the energy that Dominic Soboslai offers at the right back, that he feels that maybe he's going to be one of the players that fight for that position even more often than we expected? Because these two, Bradley and the Fimpom, are going to be playing the other one, going to be playing as a, in the second half, he's going to be playing as a right winger or is Mo Salah's replacement in Fimpong. So maybe Fimpong was never really the replacement of Trent Alexander-Arnold, but it was actually the backup to Mo Salah. Is that what we are learning right now as we go over this preseason? What is Arne Slot working on? Because I feel like in this preseason games, we are supposed to now have an idea, an identity over how the team's gonna be playing, how they're gonna be going through the games, how they're gonna be played on. Like, but it looks like he's really comfortable in making so many changes in which if he sees fit, he feels like they work well for him. That's what's making this even more exciting. So, as things stands right now, that's where we are, people. That's the lineup. Two players who are being rumored could be sold have not been included in the starting lineup because maybe, just maybe, Arne Slot doesn't want them to get injured in his book. He wants them to be ready so that they can be moved on. We saw it with Trent Alexander-Arnold when it was confirmed. He made sure that he was not playing. The purpose was that he wanted Trent Alexander-Arnold to be ready for the Club World Cup. And he was saying that not playing him is actually going to be a good thing for Xavi Alonso in the long run. And we saw what he did in the World Cup, in the Club World Cup. Is it the same thing that is happening here? So anyway, to those people who do not see or hear the lineup, it's gonna be appearing here. You can see it's Alisson at goal, Virgil van Dijk, Soboslai, Salah, Elliott, um, um, Robertson, Gravenberg, Witz, Ngoani, Morton, and Stevenson. We don't have a number nine. We have a false nine who's going to be playing there between Elliott and Witz. They're going to be exchanging those positions. I'm curious how this is going to go on like. And Ngoani, let's see what he does in the pitch. It's going to be an exciting one. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Like the video and subscribe. I'm out. Thank you very much for watching. That's the Football Connect LFC. Subscribe. You never miss more. Let's see what happens. We're out. Peace. Subscribe to the Connect.